Okay. Hurry up before drop frames will try to take over. So, trying to attempt the Money in the Bank ladder match again.
Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
Counter from Tamina. A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
Stops that offense from connecting. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal. We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Clearing off the announce table. This can't be good.
Nothing but bad intentions in mind, I'm sure. No, please, don't come over here. Why, Saxton? We got the best seats in the house. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring. Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
Look at this.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself. There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Lands a timely reversal. And that holds Becky back. Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream. Kick to the vertebrae.
Targeting the arm now. Is there anyone more? Now here's Carmella.
Becky's hope to reclaim her women's championship is looking a whole lot bleaker now. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime. What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Bullseye to the back of the neck. She's taking things to the floor here. And the Queen might be hurting after that hit.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
Smack dab in the center of the ring.
Perfect placement. From the top, through the air, and connects. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off. And it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there. Sickening thud.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank. Oh, man.
thrown with such force, the whole ring is rattling.
He goes back into the ring here, and that's not going to make Tamina happy.
Yeah, Natalya showed that Hart family wisdom.
Taking this match to the outside.
Ooh, sent straight into the ring post.
She's starting to struggle here.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down. Are we gonna see a tap?
The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Looking to lock it in.
Trying to show how bad she wants.
She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering. Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is ripe for the picking.
Full focus on obtaining the product.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it.
Oh, my Lord. What contact. Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this. Kick from behind. Ouch. Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside. Fires back with a crucial elbow. Kendo stick impact. And is the top rope.
Man, that didn't look good at all for Lynch.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Boom!
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
And undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Boom!
That's just hard to watch.
We can't be far from the finish line now.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point.
Tamina's
Give me a minute, gentlemen.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Fighting out. Laid out with a power slam. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
And to the outside.
But for what reason? Taking a nasty hit from a flying chair. Veteran confidence and mind games on display from Natalya. no safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
She's reaching for it.
It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error on top of the ladder.
That move was a thank you shot to the so-called benevolent queen.
Destructive offense from Natalya.
Hellacious power slam.
She's ready to take this match to the outside.
Oh, man, right into the steel steps.
Calculating the next move here. Is able to battle out of the grips to some safety. 3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a 3rd-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
My goodness, did you hear that shot?
Got the front face lock applied. Nice suplex.
Meanwhile, Lynch. She countered that into her own offense. We're getting up close look at this intense battle.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
On the apron.
Oh, God. Targeting the throat there.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner. And that toss got some hang time. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? Trying to grab it.
Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking. She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Oh, direct kick.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Powerful contact by Tamina.
Drive me that head right into the gut.
That's a blow to me.
She's able to evade.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shot on Natalya, making sure the veterans won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
Ooh.
Lynch now on the offensive.
Oh, went right into the diamond-plated steel.
How to place it.
Yep. Go to the controls and it'll tell you. Now, RB.
And she slides her back to the mat.
Nice drop kick, so precise.
Enough of this. She needs to refocus on the task at hand now.
Oh, right in the arm. Oh, man. Face first into the chair.
Pick up. Wait.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
Reaching!
She's lost some of her stamina at this stage.
And all of this pain and discomfort will make ascending the ladder very challenging.
She's grabbing at the prize now.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult. Can't waste any time now. Gotta get off that hook.
Heading up that ladder. Center of the ring. Reaching for the prize.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
He's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it. Callous rake. You can see the marks forming already.
This stage, the damage is really mounted.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it.
She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step. And Tamina didn't see that coming. Suplex rolls through. Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking. This could be lights out real soon.
Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
Natalya trying to reach out for the contract.
Well, the history books add a heart name once more. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
Knife edge chop way up in the sky.
This fight has reached new heights.
He's bringing a final pop. This could be the beginning of the end. Sent headlong back to the mat.
That clears the way to the prize now.
Letting go of her hold here. And now Carmella.
Carmella's eyes are growing wider now. Is this her chance to climb the ladder and become Ms. Money in the Bank?
Once again, it's her torso area taking the punishment. And that's a stiff shot to the body. The WWE Universe showing the love for these superstars who have given them so much tonight.
The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems...
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte, followed by natural selection.
The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
Working on the hook here.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't think there's enough of it to get it down.
So close, has to go faster. The strength of that slam. Spear by the Queen.
Super kick! The steel ladder being used as a weapon. The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation for the action they're seeing.
It has been an absolute war out there. These superstars' efforts are not lost on this crowd.
Needs to move quick here.
This must be your chance.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
Flair delivering the chop.
Natural selection. Natalya's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder.
All the way up and all the way down. Fall away slam. A nice kip up.
Trying to put the ladder in the middle of the ring.
Lucky Rich rolls through, and she's...
Disarm her! Disarm her! Submission maneuver is locked in. And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Tamina has it.
Fingertips away from winning the contract. That's it. Tamina has a briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
Any member of this wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so.
I have an idea. Let them see the next storyline. We have to unlock.
Here we go, gentlemen. The tag team.
The cell doors.
I won't hit that. I'll probably not do it until your MyRise progress matches with mine. And this.
I'm currently doing my create character immunity. I already.
Now I see.
That are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start. constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progress in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso penitentiary.
Miz,
American Alpha.
The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jay are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jay his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jay ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at
Alright, back again. There's almost suffering a big outage today.
This is under Tornado Tag Team rules, a 2-on-2 match with the pinfall submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on Smack.
Let me see what I need to do. Your weapon, pick it up.
No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day had a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level. You know, in basketball, they talk about super teams. Well, these two teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my! Discus punch. Oh, man. From behind. Back suplex.
family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who, of course, Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
It would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best.
Up high! Oh my gosh, what in the champ is going for the cover!
Back into the ring here.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Picked up and being carried around now. What a plus slam. All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the new...
Into the pin, title on the line. Strong kick out there.
Still no end in sight here. This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
Suplex. Oh, what a kick to the face.
God.
Into the ring again now. Not looking good. In this position.
Crashing down.
Samoan drop. He catches Jimmy with a counter. Here we go. For the championship. And keeps his partner alive. A clubbing blow. And the fight is being brought to the Usos there.
Yeah, that's Big E putting his in-ring acumen to good use.
Insecure finds its mark. He's able to counter that. What a drop kick. Champ is in agony here.
This is how it goes in Hell in a Cell. The match keeps going whether you can handle it or
Can you change that?
not.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. And now he gets back into the ring. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell. And Jey Uso sent outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric.
Let's get that, Reggie. Let's get that, kid. What you doing? Checking the drop frames, BT. We had these up top for a year now. Especially that big TV in the living room. So that's going to be the living room TV from now on. And forever.
I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading.
I remember the New Day had put Titus O'Neil's head through the Elimination Chamber steel.
Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Lucha Dragons.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best. In one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before. Cover!
We're going to shut this down.
Quick count out after one.
He's still got life in this matchup.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. The champ goes for the cover. No, he gets the shot.
Okay, I need to do. I need to grab.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Scooped up and down. Big E picks Break it up, spin! Look out!
Quickly transition, shoulders are down.
Uh-oh. Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point. Oh, stiff uppercut.
Lots of damage done to the challenger now.
The effects of the cell come for everyone. You can only stay safe for so long.
Slides under the ropes, back into the ring. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful. And a well-executed move we just saw there.
Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good.
Ooh, shot that chair right out.
Trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. Swing on sight and don't stop swinging till it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment.
Jay is imposing his will.
And the Usos now showing how well they know the New Day.
Familiarity breeds contempt, and the Usos are showing their unfiltered disdain.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. Moving into the ring.
Top rope bullseye with the drop kick. Innovative offense from the Usos could end it all right here.
And the Usos are 5-time tag team champions.
Here are your winners, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos!
The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
And he breaks the cover.
Really having to expel energy.
The champ with the cover.
Do a simple.
The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
Two of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown's chance in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that.
Look, don't let the booty-os and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty, especially when they have the Usos pushing them. New Day are prepared for an all-out brawl tonight.
And slides back into the ring.
Oh, God!
The champ being hammered away at.
Yes, the Usos showing just how no-nonsense they can be.
The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the 2 best teams that WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are 2 very proud teams who feel incomplete without the championships around their waist. Bob with a clothesline.
Oh, ouch! Oh, what a kick!
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
That last attack really took a toll on the champ.
There is no comfort, no mercy inside the cell. It's only going to get worse.
New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
And here we go, returning to the ring, showing no signs of defense here, guys. Boom, and an uppercut. Oh, man. Moving out from the ring, closer to those towering walls of the cell. Some good contact by Jey Uso. On point. So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, they talk about super teams. Well, these two teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE.
He gets into the ring. Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a... The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's the
cover. Title. Saving his team from defeat.
Brutal stomp to the body. And then the chest as well.
Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of...
Got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title.
He breaks the ref's count after one.
Wow. I thought for sure that... Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
And he saves his teammate, breaking his partner out of the submission. Oh, look at the power. Military press knees to the midsection. The champion into the pin. Fights the shoulder up and one.
Oh, punishment he's taken, and yet he's still in this match.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles as long as the New Day are champs.
And just being around the Usos, it's not only about winning the tag team titles, it's about stripping the New Day of everything that made them popular with the WWE Universe. It's about making sure the New Day never competes again.
It's never been just about the title, Saxton. It's about these two teams wanting to claim supremacy for themselves.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Watch out. There's a seat for your face.
The champ looks dead on their feet.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger. Uso
Splash.
Will that be enough to...
Champ's down. This one's for everything.
Not you.
He catches Woods with a counter. Oh my God, a steel chair. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
And he retaliates. Set him up.
Russian leg sweep.
And what a reversal from Jey Uso. Coming back from the outside now. Going outside. What's he got planned here? Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair.
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair. Oh.
Evades the attack.
Swing on sight.
Down the pin for the championship. And the Usos are 5-time tag team champions.
Here are your winners, and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jey.
This is under Tornado Tag Team rules, a 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no shoulder.
A 20-second.
The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
2 of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
Power slam. Good night. The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
It would be a very proud moment for the AOE family if the Usos can capture their 5th Tag Team Championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
I have a feeling the Usos' objective is to send the New Day to the hospital.
Well, 2 teams so familiar with each other, some innovation with weapons almost becomes a necessity.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them, remember that?
Look, don't let the booty-os and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty, especially when they have the Usos pushing them. New Day from the top.
These attacks of the champ are adding up.
A prime example of that unique Uso offense.
Elbow drop. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Jimmy Uso with a well-timed shot.
What now? Oh, stop to the top.
From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Throwing all caution to the wind in pursuit of the title.
And now he's back into the ring. Usos and New Day going at it. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity.
From the top.
Diving shoulder tackle. Counters. He counters with a great reversal and able to beat loose to the punch.
Uh-oh, full Nelson.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Oh, the power. And Jay reverses.
Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it. Shoulders are down to retain. And the count stops short of 2.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank. Oh, come on. That's a vile chop block.
Champ left railing a little bit in that last blow.
This is how it goes in Hell in a Cell. The match keeps going whether you can handle it or not. Oh, man.
Top rope.
You got to dodge just in time.
And I'm sure Jay's bloodline didn't realize when they saw that.
Ward's creating an opportunity.
Again. Small package. Drive.
The New Day might be on the verge of retaining.
Turning the tables.
Face full of turnbuckle.
From way up high.
Springboard frog splash. For the win.
A defiant kick out after 1.
Wow, I thought this was over. He realizes this is his opportunity. Taking aim.
Placing him in the corner. And the action has shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell.
He's stomping away.
Challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
The way the cell tests your endurance, your resiliency is no joke.
He gets back into the ring. Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this.
You know what, guys? I was afraid it was going to get to this point.
Top rope! Superplex! Hoisted up high here. Down in a hurry. DDT!
Talk about devastation.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Rocket kick! Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. DDT!
Fight. He's thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh!
Swing on sight. The powerhouse of the New Day has his opponent up.
Big E with a big ending.
Could be game over for the Usos.
The New Day retain the title.
Here are your winners, and still the SmackDown Tag Team.
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in.
For the first time ever, we have a women's... Guys, are very...
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the
On the line of the Tag Team Championship. Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall and submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the...
The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain, punishment.
2 of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
It would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th Tag Team Championship here. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
Oh, he cuts it off. And he has an answer for Jay. Gets lifted into position. Driving face first.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing to. Right into the pin. No, kick out. He's far from finished. Heading back to the ring. Big knee. Now trampling the opposition. Big slam.
Woods gets him back.
Incoming. Wicked chop.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk into SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary. Oh, clothesline.
Usos and New Day going at it. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good. Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good.
You can tell he's looking to end this here. Shot to the throat. Did you see that? Propelled through the air. Oh, flesh on flesh. Nothing pretty about it. Something contact by Jey Uso. On point.
Here's the pin. Title could be decided. Kicks out. He still has life.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
He's going up. The Usos and cover. We got a new champ here. No, the champ holds on.
He just won't give up.
Sliding into the ring now. And here's Jimmy Uso sent flying and into a rough landing.
As Aguirre drops him. Ooh, walloped by a huge club right to the back of the neck.
I can already feel the sting with the kendo stick, and I do not care for it.
Here we go. Jimmy going up high.
Uso. Jimmy Uso splash. Innovative offense from the Usos. Could end it all right here. The cover.
Definitely an unorthodox strategy. He must have something else planned.
These attacks are clearly adding up on the champion.
This is how it goes in Hell in a Cell. The match keeps going whether you can handle it or not.
The champ is starting to suffer.
The way the cell tests your endurance, your resiliency is no joke. Good night. So precise with the super kick.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reverse.
Hooked up.
There's a small package driver. Could be game over for the Usos.
Kick out, still has hope.
It was almost just lights out on their championship dreams.
Let's see if that kick out was a spark or is it the challenger's last gasp.
That almost did the job for Xavier Woods, but now he has to be wondering, what else do I have to do? And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell.
Ooh!
Boom, what impact! The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
The effects of the cell come for everyone. You can only stay safe for so long.
The challenger's in a back, shoulders down to retain. And a strong kick out at one.
Still not enough to put him away.
Sent into the corner.
Power slam. Has their opponent down and hip drop onto the arm.
Look at this. Strong impact.
It looks like he's got a bullseye on his head now.
Inverted suplex.
Swing on sight and don't stop swinging till it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment.
Under the ropes and back to the
Sky high.
Oh, he paid for that high risk. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Sit out powerbomb.
The champ holding on by a thread.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP. Rocket kick.
Suplex, here it comes. trouble.
There's two.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash! The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jey back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos!
Was intense.
I'm gonna take a break off of MyRise until next episode.
I'll be struggling the same way, so I'll probably do the same.
This is Luigi8573 saying later.
Peace out.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Catch you guys on Back for Blood later on, and have a great Tuesday until my proper one with Blue Toad, Yellow Toad, and Mario.